think as a kid growing up and living around the Liverpool stadium, I think that it was probably Liverpool, so wanting to play for Liverpool, wanting everything to do with Liverpool. I lived through the tunnel, which is about 15 minutes away, but you could see it from where I live, and just seeing how big the stadium was, all the fans on match days, and it's everything I always wanted. I feel that was my inspiration, and that's what kick-started the football career, really. There'll be a few arguments. I'd like to say I like to play snooker. I like to have a little go at golf, so I don't mind a few of the boys are a lot better than me, but I like to play snooker and golf, I think, in the spare time, yeah. I'd probably like to be better at golf, to be honest, because I think a lot of the boys have good handicaps and play regular, so I'd like to be able to compete with them, if I could, really, and give them a game, hopefully. Maybe a coach, I'd say, or something to do with sport. I'd want to be involved as much as I could in sports and football, mainly so hopefully a coach, or that's what I'd like to do after my career as well, try and be a coach. So I'd probably say be a coach, yeah. Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend, I think growing up seeing what he was doing, the Champions League finals, the trophies that he lifted, the goals that he scored, I just wanted to be him as a kid, and I think that I modelled my game off things that he done, and I'd like to say like I have some of his attributes, and I'd obviously one day I want to be as good as him. That's the aim, really. The games. I think when you're winning games like we are at the moment, I think the feeling in and around training is unbelievable. All the lads getting on, and yeah, just winning games and knowing all the hard work in pre-season and in the week is worth what you're doing when you win on the Saturday, yeah. I'm tired most of the time, so I like a few series. I'd go and play snooker and golf, probably. They're the two sports that I do, or sometimes I'll go back to Liverpool and see my family, yeah. My phone, probably, because being away from home, I feel like that's my port of call, FaceTime and call my parents, so when I'm away and I need to talk to them, I think without that then I wouldn't be able to see them for weeks on end, really, yeah. There's a few. I like Step Brothers. I find that funny. But I also like Taken. I think all three of the Takens are top drawer. I think I could watch them over and over again without getting bored. Yeah, I enjoy Taken, to be fair, so I'll probably say that. I like American artists, so I like Little Baby and all things like that. But at the moment, my favourite song would probably be Superheroes by Stormzy. If you haven't heard it, go and listen to it. You know what Millsy does? Absolute top barbecue ribs. So I think most things barbecue I really like, but his ribs are top class, so they're probably up there, to be fair. Barbecue. I do, yeah. I like to do everything on my right foot before I do with my left foot. Like I'll put my boots on my right foot before my left foot, and then my shin pads, socks, and so. I just think everything that I do, like I like to touch the ball first in my right foot before my left. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just started to do that within the past year, maybe. And it seems to be working so far, so we carry on. A bad day on a training pitch or a bad game, or when we lose, I think it makes me angry. Yeah, I think you're frustrated more than angry, and you just want to put it right as quick as you can. So I'd say having a bad day on a training pitch or a bad game or losing a game, I think that's what makes me most frustrated, yeah. Against Liverpool, probably, yeah. Obviously supporting them at Anfield, a nice draw in the Cup, or hopefully in the Premier League one day, with Hull maybe. Yeah, to play against Liverpool at Anfield, get all my family to come watch against all the top opposition. But I think that as a professional, you want to test yourself against the best teams, and you want to see where you're at, and that's the levels that you want to reach. So yeah, I'd probably say the top Premier League teams like Liverpool. Getting back into football maybe when I was 15 from being released by Tranmere as a kid. I think that knocked my confidence quite a lot. But getting back into football and building the way up to where I am now in 2 years, I think is a massive achievement for me and my family. I think that was probably my best decision getting into football and seeing where it's taken me so far, and I'd like to see where it could take me or will be taking me. Yeah, I had 9 months out of football, 10 months out of football, because obviously as a young kid you've lived and breathed football for all your life, and like many academy players, when you get released it's a massive shock and you didn't expect it, or you don't know what to do next because that's been your whole life. So I feel like I was happy that I got back into football, but I think it was important that I had that time out to re-energise and refocus, really, yeah. Probably don't let anyone work harder than you. I think hard work beats most things, and the ability and comes hand in hand. So if you work hard and you don't have your best game, people accept it more than if you don't have a good game but you haven't worked hard either. So I think work harder than anyone else, and then if all fails you can't really say you could have given much more as long as you worked hard. Probably signing my first professional contract here, yeah. I feel like that was a massive moment for me. Moving up on my own and having a trial, and when you get offered that contract it's like a weight lifting off your shoulders. You've got a year or 2 years to show what you're about and develop, and hopefully, like I'm trying to do as we speak, break into the team.